Yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And we have been absolutely blown away by the entertainment coming through this morning. And Family Day is turning into an absolute treat because the journey to jazz is about to go down. It's an annual celebration of jazz music, culture, and community, and it's held in Prince Albert. Now, this year it's scheduled from May the 1st to the 4th, and it'll be offering a blend of live performances, cultural activities, and community engagement. So we got to get you inspired for this one. So joining us right now to tell us more about this year's jazz, we have Azuke Ntapane, General Manager of Prince Albert Community Trust, and one of the artists on the lineup, a jazz musician, someone we absolutely love, Hilton Schilder in the building. So I think they deserve a big feel-good welcome. How are we doing this morning? Good morning.
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 It's really good having you both on the couch. I'm clearly a lot more excited than anyone else is because they're clearly living under a rock if they don't know why. But let's talk about the Jazz Fest. True jazz, this is held in like the Karoo. So Azuke, this is probably what I think is lending to some authentic jazz sounds, right? How do you think that the surrounding and Prince Albert lends to this incredible occasion?
I think the most captivating thing when you enter the Karoo is the silence of the Karoo. And I think that's where it stops for most of us. But I think through my experience, through working in that community for 8 years, I've started realizing that it actually captivates the beauty of the Karoo, the memory of the Karoo, the pain of the Karoo. And I think that jazz actually holds that, and that's why jazz makes sense. It's very funny that if we go back to the initiation of Journey to Jazz, jazz actually chose us as a community. It actually chose us. The founder of Journey to Jazz was attending a music exchange program where Brenda Sisani was speaking as the UNESCO Jazz Festivals during that time, yes. And one of our children that we were training at the time actually won a recording label, a recording contract. So Brenda spoke and she was talking about how jazz is transforming communities and how they want to work in rural communities, like Paul, of which Ingrid, then our founder, said Paul is not rural, but Prince Albert is. So that is how jazz chose us as a community. And pre that, we were working in the art space, and we knew that art is a tool of social transformation. And that is how we actually started this festival, and we have an understanding that we had other Us for Us festivals and stuff like that, but we knew that this can actually be an international festival. This can actually take our children to the global stage, and it has the capacity to really transform the community of Prince Albert.
And I think just by you mentioning that silence of the Karoo, it's something that I think city lovers absolutely can't wait to experience. Escaping the chaos and having an opportunity to be present with magic, with beauty, with art, and with people like Hilton, who obviously is one of the artists on this lineup, and Hilton, a multi-instrumentalist at that, someone that we always love seeing. How do you think that the sounds are going to be received in a place like this? I mean, obviously you're bringing you and your energy, so that's going to be celebrated. But what do you think we can look forward to when it comes to this beautiful collection of music?
Well, look, it's my first time in Prince Albert, and I'm really looking forward to it because, I mean, I've done some work with rural communities, the Koa Bokkerveld and places like that, you know, working with. So I'm really looking forward to this and to bring our brand of jazz, if you can call it that. I've been at this for many years, so I'm bringing a band of young people with me.
Nice.
Yeah, my band's young. I'm in my 60s and my band's in their 20s.
So you're just showing them all that experience. You're paying it forward, right?
Well, it's great for them to carry on because we do all my compositions. I'm just gonna release my 46th album now.
46th album.
Yes.
That is incredible, Hilton. Yes, that's amazing. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot more to go. You know, I mean, this one's still got to be. We're still going to do. I hope to do the launch at Artscape. You know.
Wow.
And then the band is as follows. I've got Kurt Bowers on drums, Shahima Lakay on violin, and Clayton Pretorius on bass.
Sure. Okay.
And then our vocalist can't make it, Ruby Truter. She can't make it, so we'll be doing it as a quartet.
I love the fact that you're mentioning that. You obviously a plethora of experience and talent, and the way that you're allowing youngsters to get a piece of that pie and to really learn and be inspired by you. And Azuka, I think this is what that Journey to Jazz Fest is really representing. It's not just celebrating the established talent, but also nurturing some of that new talent that we have in our country. And talent we have, how do you think though that this is telling a story of, let's say, cultural exchange, telling a story of promoting that young talent that we have out there? Do you think that this is a festival for it?
No, definitely. I mean, like, Hilton here will also be doing a masterclass in indigenous music during the Journey to Jazz Festival.
Is that for anyone that's participating?
That is for everyone. That's for everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, for everyone. And also we've communicated with the high school to make sure that their children are also involved. But I think the most important thing about, I mean, we did talk about that, I mean, like we celebrate the artists, and I mean, I'm just really falling in love with the jazz genre, which I didn't know in the beginning. But I think the most important thing is to actually start seeing children, and actually we are trusting our children to take on real responsibilities from logistics, compliance. They trained in production, you know, all of those things. Also, obviously, with the help of professionals like Carl Shepard, Banada Sasani, Georgia Jones, Kaz Henderson, you know, that are taking hands with us and making sure this is not a charity event. It's not a charity event. It's actually building capacity and creating this rural economy for young people so that they can have options and go into like the creative industry, you know. And some of them, we also have like a Karoo Jazz project that we're building up that they can eventually start performing in stages with Hilton Schilders, you know. Besides just the event management, the compliance, the sound, the crewing that they're currently doing as young people. And I think also just that thing of like seeing people that you wouldn't see. Because I think the real beauty of Journey to Jazz is that you're walking in the streets and you're connecting with the artists, you're connecting with people that you have never seen before. It's safe, you can walk everywhere, the venues are all in close proximity, and it's just a full-on experience. And also the fact that our people in the community, well, I'm talking, but anyway.
No, give us the information, we're not complaining.
No, but also like the people in the community are also just super excited, and we have all of these activities. We have craft projects that are happening currently with people that are going to be welcoming you at the craft market that you currently have. We have yoga in the morning if you want to wake up and do yoga in the morning. We have Pilates, we have stargazing. So it's all of these things, like the community actually saying, come in, come experience us. And we would also love to experience you, you know.
Listen, Azuka,
and I think that is the power of jazz.
I can hear how you speak with such passion. And I think that's what stands out for me, is that people from Prince Albert are opening up their arms and inviting everybody from across the country to experience jazz, to experience this festival on such a different level. And it's not just about the music, it goes beyond that. I'm looking at the opportunity where there's a greet and meet program with Hilton. You've also got a photography exhibition as well. So literally, Mzansi, there's so much to get involved in. And if you still wanting more reason, then I'm going to ask Hilton to just take a little breather while he gets prepared to perform for us right now. So Hilton, you can do exactly that, and you can prepare to serve us with some of that entertainment that gets us excited. So thank you, Hilton, for sharing some of the magic with us. And Azuka, I want to say thank you for opening up your arms and allowing Prince Albert to be what I think is going to be the epitome of a cultural celebration, an opportunity to exist and be present in a way that I think celebrates what this music is. It's a homage to our culture, a homage to our country's beauty as well. So thank you for allowing this to happen. I can't wait for this. And Zanzi, we don't have to wait any longer, because you've heard all about this incredible opportunity, something that you have to be a part of. And if you want another reason, then here's Hilton doing his thing. Enjoy.